my eyes. I'm without you, baby.
Mm, 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 mm.
Welcome to Troy's World. Troy's World. Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World, where you get the news and tea that's full of controversy. Make sure you come in right and hit that like, do like they do in the 313. And hurry up and grab a seat, because Troy is about to come with that piping hot tea that will have you on the edge of your seat. Listen to every receipt. You can even call in and debate. If there's a point you want to reiterate, you can also hit that link and share what you think. Hurry and grab your seat as we about to end this beat, so that Troy can speak to his peeps, because it is Troy's World. Troy's World. Troy's World, Troy's World, welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World, Troy's World, Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World. Troy's World, Troy's World, welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World, where you get the news and tea that's full of controversy. Make sure you come in right and hit that like, do like they do in the 313. And hurry up and grab a seat, because Troy is about to come with that piping hot tea that will have you on the edge of your seat. Listen to every receipt. You can even call in and debate. If there's a point you want to reiterate, you can also hit that link and share what you think. Hurry and grab your seat as we about to end this beat, so that Troy can speak to his peeps, because it is Troy's World. Troy's World. Troy's World, Troy's World, welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World. Welcome to Troy's World.
Welcome to Troy's World. What's going on, good people? We are back in effect and in living color. Oh, that hat looks nice. That blue camouflage. I like that. I like that. How's everybody doing? Who's in the room tonight? 66 of y'all are here. Oh, wow. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining in. All right. Thank y'all for stopping by. We are back. All right. Primping ain't easy. You got a lot to say. What you got to say? What you got to say? And that's why people trust your brand. Oh, wow. The talent show that it's not about only clicks and views, but quality. I appreciate you. All right, Primping. I hear you. I hear you. Who else is here? Queen. Good to see you, Queen 4862. Sunny. All right. Sunny Almaria, I think. All right. Salty Pot. I'll say it, podcast. I was going to call you Salty Podcast. CJ really frightens Marcus. Hell, CJ frightens me. He frightens me. Shit. I see that YN coming down the street with a group of them YNs at the gas station. Look here. I see a group of them YNs at the gas station. Even though I got my Smith & Wesson on me, I go to another gas station, all right? I ain't got nothing to prove at this stage and juncture in life. And where that boy get that necklace from anyway? That necklace looks familiar, y'all. It looks familiar. All right, y'all. Let me finish my salutations, all right? Hold on. Shirley, good to see you, Shirley. Shirley B, 4980. All right. I see y'all coming on here. Queen, Dorothy Whitaker. Good to see you. All right. And Monica Miller. Good to see you as well. Yes. Good people, we are here to talk about the goings ons over there at the ASI channel. Yes, that is actually a Bible scripture. That's a Bible scripture, y'all, that Mr. CJ, all right. I thought I was going to retire the name Little Ike, but yeah. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Ooh-wee. Oh, that's Queen's Chain. I knew that thing looked familiar, right? All right. Well, we don't know what it was sold for, but all right, that's Queen's Chain. All right, let's get to it, y'all. So in the video, we see CJ, and I got some quotes that CJ said. I was really impressed with his quotes. All right, he stated, all right, Mr. CJ. I'm gonna put a Mr. on there. All right, Mr. CJ said some of his direct quotes when he's talking about his brother. Said, "Twin, don't leave me. My brother just got, you know what, pow." But Mr. CJ said, "Only the strongest survive." Then he said, "I didn't even hear the shots coming. Is this really going on?" Then CJ gives us some words of wisdom. He says, "Watch the people around you." You can't argue with that, can you? Then he went on to say, "They almost got me too." Then CJ quoted Isaiah 54:17. He said, "Ain't no weapon formed against us shall prosper." Now, I'm willing to bet my bottom dime, last dollar, that was probably taken out of context when it was used from what the Bible had the intentions of it. But nevertheless, Shayla, nevertheless, Stunner Carter, that's what he said. So I'm gonna give y'all a brief breakdown, all right, and then I'll let y'all come up here and talk. All right. So look at here. Y'all doing all right tonight? So it started out with a emotional kind of thing. CJ is explaining his frustration and his emotional distress following the incident involving the pow of his brother. All right. CJ goes on in a very, 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 very strong tone. The anger towards people close to him. I think that might be directed at heaven. Anger towards people close to him, especially over delayed support and communication. They didn't support him and communicate with him soon enough. Because as soon as the incident happened, he was on his IG telling the world. The whole discussion begins with emotional tension and unresolved feelings. So let's talk about the incident, y'all. The pow incident. CJ is saying that his brother was pow. Now, I don't know if that's the biological brother, street brother. He said his brother was pow following an escalating conflict connected to an argument and alleged fake pills. Yeah, people have gotten taken out of here unalive for less, but over some fake pills and some pricing. CJ describes being present during the confrontation, right? And then later trying to help his wounded brother. Miss Angela 2026. Yeah. Heaven is getting a lot of heat. But CJ goes on to tell how he was being present during the confrontation and later trying to help his brother. Then he goes on to say how emergency response, the confusion, fear, and chaos following the pow. Now, he talks about the shooting incident. He talks about survival and trauma response. All right. CJ describes the shock, the panic, the survival instincts that he's acquired from years of being on the streets of LA and Atlanta, making sure his back was covered while helping his brother and retrieving his brother's stuff. CJ talks about his distrust, his fear of police involvement and feeling targeted after the incident. Yeah, I can see how you can feel targeted after the incident. You may not want to be on them streets. Streets don't love nobody. But CJ goes on to discuss a strong feeling of survival, so his ability to survive difficult environments and protecting his loved ones. All right. Now, I wasn't able to protect his brother, but he was able to protect himself and I guess Honey, right? Now, it turns towards heaven. Heaven. Right there. That's heaven right there. Turns to heaven. All right. Let me make this thumbnail larger so y'all can really appreciate it. It turns towards heaven. The speaker, CJ, he shifts his frustration with his girlfriend, Heaven, feeling unsupported during the crisis. CJ includes delayed arrival, trust issues, communication problems, and relationship tension. CJ even talked about his family involvement, including grandmother's perspective, adds another layer of accountability and advice. But if you saw the incident as CJ was talking about in the car, the lady screaming, I thought that was heaven, but I get that. That was not even heaven. That was somebody else. Well, as we look at this, y'all, there's some bigger themes, all right? Violence and street conflict. It ain't changed, all right? Streets don't love nobody. Loyalty and betrayal. CJ felt lack of loyalty and somewhat betrayal. Mental and emotional stress after traumatic events. And you heard CJ talk about his desire for respect, healing, and stability despite the ongoing conflicts. Well, y'all, at the end of the day, we can see how violence can easily escalate, right? A small disagreement over a pill can quickly escalate to gun violence and life-threatening consequences. You know, hopefully life lessons, I hope that people are able to take away from this. And CJ, I know you watched the show. You were on the show the other day, all right? Just a life lesson. Arguments, pride, and street conflicts can turn deadly in seconds. Look at here. Walking away, all right? Walking away or de-escalating is not weakness. It's a case, it can actually save your life. Trauma definitely changes how people react, right? The trauma that CJ is under and the possibilities of him taking that on other people, all right? Trauma affects your judgment, your emotions. During crisis, people may panic, lash out, or struggle to think clearly. Seeking calm, support, and time to process traumas is important for healing. CJ, Heavenly, y'all may want to just get away from that environment. You know, just calm. Support each other so no one makes any rash decisions to help further the madness and things get worse. The relationship between Heaven and CJ was highlighting the conflict over trust, support, loyalty, and unmet expectations between him and Heaven. Healthy relationships require honesty, respect, and communication, especially during hard times. Love alone is not enough without trust and emotional accountability. Now, they said they're boyfriend, girlfriend. That's what they say. All right. Heaven has said it. CJ has said it. So we got to take it at face value that that's what they are. So we saw a lot, y'all. He said a lot. Now, there's some that are questioning. There's some that's questioning how true his account is. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can only go on what he says. Right? That's all I can go on. And but I want to hear what y'all have to say about this. I want to hear what y'all have to say about it. Got 237 y'all in here. Hit the like button, please. All right, hit the like button. All right. And let's turn these phone lines on. Primpin, you said you got a lot to say, sister. This is your opportunity. Let me turn the do not disturb off. This is your opportunity, ma'am, to come on down. If my Bluetooth will connect. And let's hear what y'all got to say about what's going on. Bluetooth on. Podcast. All right, now don't start me now. All right, I think we connected. We're connected. We're locked in. All right, y'all. Let me turn this do not disturb off. Do not disturb off. All right. There we go, y'all. There we go. All right, let's see what y'all saying in the comments. I did see a couple of text messages come in. All right. Someone says, sounds like a setup to me. Story is all over the place. I'm 50-50 on this. So half of y'all believe it. Half of y'all don't. Well, no. The text person said that he kind of believes it. But then again, he kind of don't, because CJ was all over the place. Is that correct, what you're saying? I'm just curious, how many of y'all, I mean, not that it really matters, but I just want to know, just for my understanding, how many of you feel that CJ is telling the truth about the incident? All right. How many you all feel? No, that's too many words. Let's keep it simple. Is CJ telling the truth? Is CJ telling the truth about the incident? All right. And yes or no. Or what's another one? I don't know. Oh, I started the poll. My bad. All right, you only get yes or no. All right, y'all. So let's see. Another text message came in as well. Let's see. Okay, the story sounds like it's all over the place. I don't know. Well, I do know time will tell, right? Time will tell. It'll come out in the wash sooner or later. But I don't know why he's being so vocal about it. I mean, let's just think about this. One, are the police looking for him? And then if the police are looking for him, he's not going to cooperate, right? Because they don't cooperate. That's part of the code, right? You don't cooperate. And then you seek retaliation, and it happens again. But now, yeah. So now you're on here talking about retaliation. And if you do retaliate, now you're the first one on the list that the police are looking for you. But I guess if it's your brother, you don't care. Is that how that works? It doesn't come out in the wash. It was in the rinse. Thank you so much, Gemini 75. Yeah. It doesn't come out in the wash. It's in the rinse. Thank you very much. All right. It wasn't Primpin said it wasn't smart of him to put himself out there in public, cause something could happen to him. Yeah. All right. He just gave a full confession on ASI. All right. Yeah. I think he's talking a little too much. A little too much. And when you thought a little too much, I think. Hey Kathy, how you doing? Would you say, Chris, for a man that just was shot at and witnessed his loved one shot, I think he's telling the truth. All right, Chris, telling the truth. All right. What up, Blackfoot Prince? Has anyone heard from Marcus? You know they call him their brother. You know they call him who calls him brother? I guess I don't know. He shot the video, right? I believe every word Cassandra said. He did tell her that he was pimping Heavenly out and had her thinking that they had not been in a boyfriend girlfriend relationship. All right. Caller ending in 38 says CJ is a narcissist. He has to spin stories to make himself either the victim or the victor. No in betweens. Okay. I hear you. What was that message that just came in here? Hold on. All right. So wait. So hold on, wait. I see Cassandra. Temple Davis is saying she believes every word Cassandra said. All right, what about CJ in this whole story about this whole shooting going on? Hey, Miss Cassandra, how are you? Good evening to you. Street brother, right? I imagine that it probably is. I don't know. So, Primping. The blood was on his arm. The blood was on his arm. Something that looked like blood was on his arm. He's in the car with the lady yelling and screaming. I'm assuming taking him from the house to the hospital. He pulls out his phone and records the video and says, hey, I don't want to go viral for this. Then proceeds to tell the story. New member, Tempe Davis. Thank you for your membership. I do appreciate you. Yeah. All right. Let's see what else is going on. I believe he witnessed what happened and is just claiming the guy to be his brother for the Papa Smurf to have some content. Just another play. Miss Davison, I've heard that as well. I've heard that as well. What's up, Chris? Talking way too much, you say? If you're planning some type of retaliation, I think you would move in silence. Let me say it again. If you're planning some type of retaliation, I would think you'll move in silence. I don't know. All right. Good for you. That's sounds like a personal conversation there between you and Cassandra. Good luck. All right. A lot of y'all are addressing Cassandra. Very good. He doesn't seem too worried. He posted up in an area where someone can get to you and step on you. Also, a real man wouldn't put someone he loves in danger. King Shaka Blulu. I agree. First thing on my mind is get my loved one out of harm's way. Now we're gonna come back and do some dirt. We'll come back and do some dirt later, but definitely getting my loved one out the way. I'm just saying. Perhaps King Shaka Blulu, we think differently. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they already have, if they already are, really, to be honest with you. But time will tell. Okay, he wants people to believe his story. All right. I literally sent proof to Troy. What you talking about? Y'all going back on that other with him lying or you lying or what have you. All right, let me look at this, y'all. Let's look at the poll. Whoa, wait a minute. 50 votes. How many y'all in here? Come on now. I know y'all got 319 people in here. I know all y'all ain't watching this on TV. We got 50 votes. I need you to vote in the poll. All right. Is CJ telling the truth about the incident? Yes or no? Oh, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know. Okay, I will accept it. We'll accept it. I'll leave it up for another couple minutes. All right. I believe it. He her calling him daddy and said they got a okay, father-daughter relationship. What's that? Yeah, Kathy. Well, heaven has some accountability for accepting that treatment too, right? I'm just saying. But it gets a little harsh, don't it? Gets a little harsh. All right, Primping, what you saying? And it be some other woman there. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the pimping stuff? Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go through a couple of these announcements, these things. Manipulation at its finest. CJ is a menace to society. CJ is a dummy who can't read a Jesus. No, I don't believe him, Troy. All right. CJ lied and Marcus co-signed it. CJ said he buys Heaven's clothes every day, yet he's homeless. All right. He shouldn't be saying anything. Yeah, Lisa, he shouldn't be saying anything, to be honest with you. All right. All right. Interesting. It seems like the overwhelming majority of people do not believe that he's telling the truth, that CJ's telling the truth about that incident. Why would he lie, though? Why would he lie? What would be some of the reasons for lying? Seem like you draw a lot of unwanted, unneeded attention to you. What you say? He used that mental stuff as a crutch? Okay. All right. Well, CJ can get women, although he's broke, violent, abusive, mentally unstable, and etc. I see that. Yeah, I guess I see that too. Cassandra, was he broke when you got with him? No, he wasn't broke when Cassandra got with him. Cassandra said he had money because he was taking care of Cassandra, if I remember correctly, right? We need to also understand that this is a new generation that's grown up on social media, so they absolutely want to go viral for anything true or false. Mm. All right, Miss Cassandra. I hear you. Sometimes less is better. Just saying. He has some major issues. He's not even okay attractive, to be honest. Victorious 77. All right. Wait. They also color purple type of. What are you talking about? The way he's barking orders and running heaven. Mm. Well, if you listen to heaven, heaven thinks she has it all figured out. But I think that's typical for younger people. I was like that too. Didn't know Jack, but I thought I did. Is Marcus afraid of CJ? Why you say that? Mm-mm. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. You got to really be really down to want to deal with someone like that. All right. Okay. I think his brother got okay. All right. So cute, Lulu. All right. Here, let me end this poll. Yeah, the polls 21% of y'all don't believe. No, 21% of y'all believe that he did. He's telling the truth about the incident. And the other 80%, 79%, y'all are saying, nah, he's not telling the truth about that. So now here's someone who feels that he is telling the truth. And thank you, Lulu. So cute, Lulu, for saying what you feel, right? And so cute, Lulu says, I think his brother got pow pow. Everything else is made up to embellish the story so he can play victim. Oh, okay, maybe not. okay, okay. I can see that. All right, he did. Yeah. His brother. I mean, granted, there is somebody in the hospital, right? Yeah. So, and I wonder about who actually dropped him off. Is there any all right. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to show you all something. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull this up. Where is it? I think it's under screenshots. Let me see. Maybe. No, that's not it. Okay, it's under downloads. All right. Here they go here. Okay. Yeah, here they go. So when Cassandra came on the show, she sent me these text messages, and I'll be honest, y'all, I had so much going on that I did not get around to showing them. All right. And so I'm going to read the text messages that Cassandra sent, and then I'll also read the text messages that CJ sent. Now CJ said, okay, here's the scenario. Cassandra went on Atlanta Street Interviews or whatever that little lady's name is, right? And Marcus on there. Marcus asked Cassandra some questions to try to trip her up as far as her credibility. Okay, make her look bad because definitely CJ and Marcus, they're birds of a feather when it comes to the treatment of women. All right, yeah, I said it. All right, go look at Marcus's criminal history. All right, so they're birds of a feather when it comes to women. So Marcus was trying to trip her up, And so she got tripped up. She said something as far as dealing with him, how recent, and kind of find out that she was still in contact at a later date than what she said. Then CJ released the text messages showing that Cassandra had contacted him and also something about a check. And so they're saying proof, that Cassandra's lying. Cassandra's not telling the truth. So she comes on my show and I ask her questions and I was criticized for not asking her hard hitting questions, pin her back to the wall, get her caught up as far as lying and blah, 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 blah. Now, here's the deal, y'all. To be honest with you, I think there's some untruths in both of their stories. All right, Cassandra, I know you're here. All right. I believe there's some untruths in both of the stories. However, I don't care if she's lying or not. The fact that CJ swole her eyes shut, broke her jaw, overrides anything. And it is just amazing to me the male identification that some of these women have, that no matter what, they're going to take the side of the man. It's crazy. Well, what did she do to deserve it? I don't give a what she did. She didn't deserve that. And so anyway, that's my position on it. You call me crazy if you want to. And nah, I'm not going to pin her to the wall. I'm not going to beat her up anymore. What, to say, okay, she lied about this or lied about that? But she didn't lie about that jaw being broken, did she? She didn't lie about that eye being swollen, did she? But some of y'all women are fools to try to paint the story that because she did that or this, she deserved what she got? Or what did she do? And I'm going there tonight. Y'all just bear with me. That reminds me of so many incidents where the mama has a man in the house and the man touches or looks inappropriately at the little girl, the daughter. And the daughter tells the mama. And the mama sides with the man. That's that male identification thing, all right? The mama identifies or sides with the man and then goes and asks the little girl, well, what did you do? Why are you trying to come on to my man? Or just flat out says she's a liar. I put that in the same category. Tracy, Grandma Tracy, whatever y'all call her, with the oxygen tank. She gonna do a critique of my show and say that I was too soft on her, on Cassandra. And she said, you should have called her in a lie. She lied to you. And then she did lie. And guess what? And then look, y'all are lucky that she still has that check. Someone would have bust my eye and busted my mouth. I would have burnt that check up, and so they would have never heard of that check. So she never gives that boy that his money. That's her prerogative. After he did that to her. Once again, a whole male identification. A lot of these women are male identified. Following Marcus to hell. Oh yeah, you should have. If she did, like I say, I know I repeat myself. If she did lie, she didn't lie about what she suffered. All right. And for me, that overrides everything. Anyway, all right, y'all, let me share this. Let me show these. So all that backstory, y'all, anybody still here? I run everybody away. All that backstory, simply to say, Cassandra did her interview. Marcus tried to discredit her, I believe, to make CJ look good. And then CJ had these text messages, these booty butt text messages showing that she was still in contact with or whatever, right? And then at that point, Cassandra said to me that CJ's lying, and here are the text messages to show that he is lying. These are the text messages she sent me, but during the interview, I didn't get around to showing them. So here they go now, all right? Didn't plan on going there, but what the heck? Let's go there. All right. Share my screen. Share the window. Okay, I hope I have these in the right order. Let's start with this one. So this message came from Krishanda, and it said, I guess this is well, I don't know who tell me who's talking. I ain't got no B's or B. I'm trying to get rich. All right. So that's obviously CJ talking to Krishanda saying, I don't have no B's or B's. I'm trying to get rich. And I guess B is equivalent to a girlfriend. All right. I don't know. Then you've been my only bite size since 2020. You've been my only bite. Wait, hold on. Wait. Now, y'all criticize me about not being able to read stuff, but you know what? Some of this stuff is hard to read. Okay, hold on. Let me bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Hold on. Let's make this bigger so y'all can see. CJ's talking. I ain't got no bitches or bitch. I'm trying to get rich. You've been my only bite size since 2020, dumbass girl. And that is what CJ wrote to Cassandra. And then down here says, I'll make this bigger. It says, hold on. Okay, I guess that's the back of his legs. Yeah, that's the back of his legs. With the tattoo, Cassandra. All right. Back of CJ's legs. And then it looks like he says, don't forget. Oh wow. Don't forget, bitch. I'll ill any LA nigga. I'm the best D you ever had. All right. I guess bitch is used as a term of endearment here. All right. Now that's that one. All right. That's CJ talking to Cassandra. Let's go to the next one. Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta share the screen on each one of these. I guess I do. It is what it is. All right, it's about 10 of them. All right, let's move on. So this one is, let me make it big. Oh, I can make it bigger. Check this out. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Y'all can see that? 360 y'all in here. Thank y'all for watching. Could you please do me a favor? It don't cost you nothing. Hit the like button, all right? Hit the like button, please. Thank you so very much. Share if you want to share. All right. Okay, let's go. This is the second batch of text messages that Cassandra sent me. She said, hold on. Don't forget. Okay, this is CJ talking to Cassandra. Now, there are no dates on here, so I don't know the context of the dates, but anyway, time. But don't forget, bitch, I will kill any LA nigga. 100%. I'm the best D. Well, I guess if I say bitch, I can say dick, right? Excuse my language. I don't like to talk like this. Mama said, let's start from the beginning. Don't forget, bitch, I will kill any LA nigga 100%. I'm the best dick you ever had, bitch. You're going to wait patiently until I bring that dick back up there. FUCK, you talking about? Fuck you talking about? All right. Now, this is crazy, man. What the hell? All right, hold on. CJ goes on to say, all right. That's why I didn't read this during the interview. We'd have been here all night, okay? And once again, these are the receipts that Cassandra sent me. All right. Let's go. We're gonna make it through this, y'all. Okay. And better not be mad, Ian, nigga. Oh, better not be mad, nigga, in my effing house. I have the address to my residence. My business license is on that residence. My credit cards, my emails go to you. No effing play with me. My name is on those LLCs and businesses, bitch. We in this shit for life, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop talking to you. I ain't never gonna let your ass go, bitch. Care who you fucking with. Get off my line with that crazy shit hoe. You know damn well a nigga love the fuck out of you. Can I say that? F out of you. You heart and soul, and I'm finna get your name redone. That's that tattoo. And if you ask me a question and I don't have, and if you ask me a question, I don't have bitch sending me money. I've been getting paid from YouTube. YouTube. Wait a minute. How are you getting paid from YouTube? Now, you talking about lies. That's a lie right there. All right. Pay for YouTube. All right. This let me continue on with this love letter. this is a hood love letter. All right. But he lied about getting paid on YouTube. All right. Here we go, y'all. Where'd I leave off? You know damn well. Okay. I'm crazy. Okay, you pay. And yes, I've been sending girls plays to where they live, not where I live. And they send me a cut if I send them some plays. I do not. All right. That's okay. For all those old folks in the room, well, let me speak for myself. For my old self, let me. And yes, I've been sending girls plays. So he's been sending the they don't use John anymore, do they? Do they use John? Okay, but I've been sending girls plays. So that's prostitution. And he's been sending girls plays to where they live. All right. So he's been, is he running the ads? I'm confused about that. All right. But let's not get lost in the sauce. And yes, I've been sending girls plays to where they live, not where I live. And they send me a cut if I send them some plays. All right. So it almost sounds like he's a kind of a recruiter. How does that work? So he runs the ad maybe, and then when the guy responds to the ad, because it says you can only respond text message only. I've been told by a friend that you can only respond by text message only, and you can't call. So therefore, then he sends them to the, I don't know. But anyway, that's interesting. But plays definitely mean prostitution. All right, moving right along, y'all. See how I'm organizing everything. CS3. Let's open this one up. Come on. And then there gotta be a way I can do is I have to share my screen every time. Share screen. All right, window. Let's see if I can look. No, it's not it. No, because this is not on the tab. This is actually on my let me share the entire screen. I think this might do it. Yeah, because I don't like having it open up every time. All right, I think that might do it. Okay, let's make it bigger. Okay, y'all still with me? All right, we're going through the text messages that Cassandra sent me regarding CJ. All right. And this one says, I think I got them in sequence. Can't no nigga move me out the way. I'm Holy Boy. That's his rap name or something. I need help with my career. Hey, Cassandra, I do got a question though. You didn't respond on any of these text messages? I don't see your responses to any of these text messages. He just all sent these all to you and you didn't respond at all? Just wondering, just asking. So CJ goes on to say, I need help with my career. You're the reason why I started taking rap seriously. You're the reason why I got famous in discovering in LA. You're the reason why I'm viral everywhere. Huh? Viral everywhere? What's your definition of virility? Yes, I made that word up. He says, I'm viral everywhere. You lay down, wait a minute. You lay down, open up your legs, and you paid for my studio assistance of my hit song. You put all the foundation in the work behind me. You were supposed to be my manager. You have the tools and the key to blow me up without a label, without a DJ. Rain, you have the power to do that because you have intelligence to go around ways that nobody can think of. Every single business proposition that you have: cosmetics, Shopify, Amazon hair, weight gain juice. I want in on everything. Get me set up on everything now. Every day of free time, can we please be on FaceTime so we can walk me through everything I need to do to get to get started? Please, I'm going to be so serious. I will pay you just to help me, and I will pay to invest. Cassandra, we got questions. Could you explain when he said, you know my position, Cassandra. You know where I stand on this. All right. I'm biased towards you. All right. That's just the way I am. All right. Because no matter what, you didn't deserve to get all that done to your face. But I do have a question. He said, I'm viral. Now that's a lie. You know he's not viral everywhere. Okay. But I do have a question. He said, you lay down, open your legs, and you paid for my studio assistance of my hit songs. Could you maybe send me a text message? You don't have to answer in the chat if you don't want to, but you know what? I didn't even put the phone number up. I wonder why nobody called me. Why didn't y'all tell me I didn't put the phone number up? I wonder why my phone was so silent. Anyway, thought maybe somebody was on strike. But anyway, yeah, Cassandra, I can see you. I can see you. Yeah. What are you talking about there? What are you talking about there, Cassandra? You laid down, open your legs, and you paid for my studio assistance of my hit songs. Well, we know that's a lie about the viral. We know that's a lie about the hit songs. I shouldn't say lie, but I haven't seen evidence of no hit songs. I'm just wondering, was he maybe kind of making that up about you laying down, opening your legs, and you paid for my studio? You know, I'm just curious. Okay, hold on. Delicious. And where is the video of these songs? He said, I don't know. I look for them. I look for them. I don't know. No. She had to take Nova, the dog, for a walk. Okay. She will be back and she will answer the questions. All right. I believe in Cassandra. All right. It's just a matter of time. Margaret's going to be, wait a minute, Brandywine. Come on now. Now y'all do say he does act. This CJ may act a little spicy. Hey, there go Cassandra. I knew you were coming back. Cassandra, they said you got quiet. All right, Cassandra, answer the question. I paid for all his studio sessions. No, I didn't have a job, but I still had money. Okay. What? Wait a minute. I still had a job. I did not have a job, but I still had money. But I guess what I guess I'm a little confused about when he said you lay down, open your legs, and you pay for my studio. What that mean? I mean, you open up your legs and the money came forth. How does that work? But anyway, that's your answer. That's your sticking with it. Good evening. Hello.
Troy,
Yes.
you live? I see you talking about TJ. I said, I see you talking about TJ.
Yes, I am. I was reading the text messages.
Okay, well, I'll call back. Go on doing that. I'll call back. I want to comment on something.
All right, I got you. I'll call you back when I'm done. I got like 5 more of them to do.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. So, okay, hold on. Hey, Diamond. Damani. Bottom line, he broke her jaw, blacked her eye, and hospitalized her. Hustle or not, that is abusive, period. That's where I stand. That's where I stand. All right. That's my position on it. Okay. Let's see. He has music, but he is not. What the? Okay. No lies. Yeah. So basically, he's lying, right? Huh? All right. Let me get through the show. Okay. Hold on, Cassandra. What'd you say? I made money doing plays. All right. So you were involved in that life. All right. You sold. All right. Cassandra said she was making plays. Okay, making plays. All right. No, she's not in Atlanta. She's not coming to Atlanta. Troy, she said she made money. Yeah, okay. Very good. Look, I wanted to hear from Cassandra. All right. I want to hear from her mouth. All right. Good point, Damani. You've always been transparent about that. 100%. Yep. Okay. Very good. Let's see. Tempe. I love her honesty. All right. Yep. All right. Okay. Well, we got to answer that question. Let's move on. He's saying, I want to invest. I want in. All right. So it's like he's asking to be a part of whatever businesses she may have going on. CS4. I got a total 8 of these. Okay. I need help with my career. I did all that. Amazon, invest. All right. I already did that one. Moving right along. CS5. All right. This is CJ. Once again, you be acting like you hate me so effing much. I could have been giving you money for the effing business. You so effing slow, bro. But you be treating me so effing bad, cuz Sandra. You be getting money. And Bear, I be getting money too, baby. Literally. I couldn't gave you $20,000 already for the company. Whatever I said goes with these bitches. Dead serious. All of them have no choice but to sell their bodies and give me all their effing money. I have a spending problem. I've been spending all of it like a dumbass. Have nothing to show for myself. Once you look at these screenshots, you're going to be disappointed in me. I could have been given all the money to flip this shit. You just want to be so much in your feelings, and I'm in survival mode. Ain't no feelings in this shit. Let's be real. I'm so crazy, and I don't give a F. Can't no bitch control me. I do it for the effing. I do it for the F. I want to do. I don't love nobody. The only person I actually love was you. $20,000. So he says the girls make their plays. He keeps all the money. All right. Wow. Have y'all seen these before? These are my first time seeing them. I mean, I looked at them. I didn't really read them. You know what I mean? So, whoa, that's messed up. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. All right. CS6. Cool. Okay. Moving right along, y'all. I need some water. All right, Cassandra. He's lying about the 20,000. Okay, he was lying about the plays, the pimping, the pandering, the solicitation, prostitution. Guess play is a cleaner word, eh? Sia Galilee. I'll tell you how much I like your name. I hope CJ actually gets help one day instead of saying he's crazy as an excuse to harm people. Yeah, right. Well, here we go, Primp. Primping ain't easy. Marcus seen that proof because he says CJ showed him things. Marcus lied too. Yeah, that was my point. Marcus is going to do whatever he can to try to protect the image of CJ because he's using CJ for the porn. And that's why I had an issue with these ladies. And I shouldn't say the ladies, but yeah, the ladies, because they're ladies who almost act like, you know, whatever Cassandra got tripped up on, that kind of vindicated or cleared CJ. Like, are y'all people? I know you're not supposed to say retarded, right? I can't say that, but are y'all people dumb? Stupid? All right. Moving around along. CJ is also saying, and once again, Cassandra, where's your responses to all this stuff? Or because I don't, does that matter? Is that important? I don't know. Then when I got locked up for those 3 days or for that week, every bitch that I was pimping. Wow. Yeah, okay. Every bitch that I was pimping, that I was putting money in they pocket, putting thousands of dollars in they pocket, watching they effing kids for them. Oh Lord. So CJ, you were the babysitter pimp? I mean, the girls would go out and do their plays and you would watch the kids. But how are you saying you putting money in their pockets? I'm a little confused, CJ. One breath you say you putting money in their pockets, but then the next or before you said that you keep all the money. There's a conflict there of what you're saying. Somebody help me out. They pocket watching, they effing kids for them watching. Okay, and putting thousands of dollars in their pocket. Period. Capital W. Watching their effing kids for them. Effing kids for them, dealing with all the reality fake ass drama and stress housing. Y'all dumb ass hoes for y'all to talk shit about me and be like, you fake ass pimp, bitch ass nigga. I ain't got me no play today. This and that. Old F that nigga here in jail. We fixing to go do our own thing. We can get our own room, bitch. Ain't got to get no nigga, no money to F, but then be in my face. I didn't beat the F out of every last one of their asses, bro. On my mama, bro. That's serious. I don't play no effing games. I don't send you videos of me beating those hoes. I'm a real effing pimp. South Central Figueroa turned me the F out. I was already up here I was already a pimp before I even met you. A move to LA Figueroa just made it worse in LA and South Central. Me getting out the hood. All right, did y'all follow that? So I guess he got locked up and he was upset because the girls that he was running, um, they were doing their own thing, and when he was locked up, and that he said he beat everyone up when he got out. Anyway, I didn't send you videos of me. Oh my gosh, yeah, he said, oh, where'd that come from? Did I just say, oh my gosh? I'm turning into a white suburban man reading this stuff. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Yeah, he said, I didn't send you videos of me beating these hoes because I'm a real effing pimp, South Central. The other day on his Instagram, CJ's Instagram, he was smoking a cigarette and he had some brass knuckles on his hand. And I just saw those brass knuckles and they kind of sent I don't say chills, hair on my back kind of stood up a little bit. Not because of my fear of him doing anything to me, because I don't believe in fisticuffs. I believe in pow pow. So your brass knuckles won't, you won't even get close to use brass knuckles. But I'm just saying, I just imagine him or picture him putting punishment on his workers. Yeah. But when I saw those brass knuckles, it just kind of resonated in my mind for whatever reason. All right. Hey, Marcus, your boy over there is kind of effed up, man. Why are you still dealing with him? Why are you still promoting this? Why are you still supporting this? Huh? Marcus. Huh? Why are you still supporting this? Can I ask the question? Can I make the statement that gets you all worked up? Marcus, don't you have daughters? I have a daughter. And believe you me, having a daughter changed a lot in how I thought and how I treated. I always treated women pretty decent in the first place, but still, come on, man. Now he said, don't bring up my daughters. Nigga, you got a daughter. And you supporting this BS? You got daughters. But hey, maybe this is how he was. All right. Maybe this is how he was. Maybe he has changed. All right. Let me say that. All right. Because I don't have a date on this. How old is this? Cassandra? All right. Number 7. We're almost there, y'all. We are almost there. I promise you. Okay. All right. Oh, good. I think I already read this. Figueroa turned me into that effing out. I was already up here. I was already pimp before I even met you. A move to LA Figueroa just made it worse in LA and South Central. Me getting repute on the hood out there just brought that Atlanta gangster out of me. I can't get it out of me. I'm a effing hoe. I can't help it. And I'd rather jack off and make money than F. I don't care about effing. I don't barely F. Concerned I ain't going to lie to you. I F maybe like once or twice every 2 weeks. All right. I guess the point of that is for CJ to express to Cassandra that he does not F. He'd rather jack off. Almost to a point of saying that he's being loyal to Cassandra. Is that what y'all getting from that? Well, in his defense, I think he's probably doing a speech to talk deal. That's why it's kind of all over the place. Leaving their children with that. Oh yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. You can't tell he's using. Yeah, you're right. That's what I just said. Yeah, exactly. I would not leave my. Yeah. I got you. But if he's beating their butts, I mean, if he's what they call gorilla pimping, then hey, she's on it too. But IG, y'all blind to her lies. They are all liars. That's why she cut her part out. All right, user. All right, I hear you. So you're saying Cassandra cut her part out because she's a liar? All right, fair enough. Appreciate you making your comments here. We welcome all comments. All right. Child. I be talking about sister. My sister says that child. I gotta be careful because it's such an easy word to say, and I don't want to walk around saying child, but it really conveys a message of whatever. But I do do the I've been doing the more as I gotten older, and I probably got that from the black women in my life. Because it's such an ambiguous expression. Just But anyway, fake pimp. Yeah, okay. CJ incriminated himself a lot. All them people supporting Marcus called in complaining on why Cassandra spoke out instead of him being obsessive, impossible future. Yes, women. Wait, all them people. And I'll go so far to say, Prippet, and this is what blew my mind, the majority of those people are probably women. It's crazy to me. Why am I so short in the seat? Yeah. But anyway, they gonna get on me for not joining the Marcus bandwagon and say, hey, anyway, let me stop. Troy, you the problem. You can't read it out. No. Nah, you ain't putting that on me tonight. Now, a lot of times I may not have my glasses, my bifocals, or my bifocals are dirty, but no, I'm reading this crap just as it is written. All right. And I'm doing Ken Awards, I'm doing a doggone good job of reading this mess just as it's written. All right. I blame that movie Hustle and Flow for this behavior. Were they even born during Hustle and Flow time? Hey Siri, when did Hustle and Flow came out?
Hustle and Flow was released on July 22nd, 2005.
2025.
This is from Tennessean.com.
2026. So he's 25 now. 2025. He would have been what? 5 years old, 6 years old? Or maybe they started. Well, that lifestyle has been around forever. They say it's the oldest profession, and it will be here as long as men and women are willing to pay. As long as men are willing to pay and women are willing to play. All right. Question: why are the cuss words censored in the text? The F words are censored in the text. Yeah. Cassandra, why is that? Why is that? Or was it sent like that? Does maybe text to speech? I was gonna do an experiment. I ain't gonna do all that. Hold on. Let me look at this text message. Let's see who's this from. Okay, it's text to speech. All right, hold on. It's speech to text. Does it edit curse words? Troy, you are the curse word censored in the text message. Did CJ do that, or were these text messages edited? Okay, good question. That's the same question. Are you the same person here? All right. That's a good question. Cassandra, you still here? Got a question? This person says CJ is a narcissist. Yeah. He has to spin stories to make himself either. Okay, I read that earlier. All right. Okay. 10:55. I don't know. Let me try something. Hold on. Let me try something. Let's do a text to speech experiment. All right. So I'm going to go to Apple. I'm using Apple, and I'm going to cuss. Let's see this. Wait a minute. Hold on. May not be a good idea. Wait a minute. I'm gonna put y'all on mute. One, two, three, testing. Is my mic back on? It should be back on. All right, hold on. I'm gonna send a text message to my wife. No, I ain't gonna send it to my wife. That'll be dumb. I'm gonna send a text message to myself. Oh no, let me send it to my big head son. No, I ain't gonna do that either. I'm gonna send it to myself, and then I'm gonna hit. All right, hold on. Don't go nowhere. All right, let's see what this does. Send it to myself. Nope, it didn't edit out the cuss words. So what does that mean, Cassandra? Yeah, I sent it to myself. It's interesting. Okay, let me do it. Let me use the Android. Let me use the Android app because I got this Android thing. Let's see. But no, if Apple didn't edit it out, I know Android ain't gonna edit it out, right? Oh, let me send a text message. Wait a minute. New text message to. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just curious. Let's see. 313. All right. Now I'm gonna hit. All right. Let's see. I hope I muted my mic. Okay, I'm gonna send it to. Oh, stop. Send it to myself. Nope. All the cuss words on the Android version too. Did anybody give an answer to that question? Okay. Oh, I sent the message to myself, and it says, I said, "Hey, you jackass son of a b, f you, f your mama." I forgot this is the message I sent to myself. I was like, "Oh wow, somebody's pissed off at me tonight." But anyway, all right, y'all. We don't wasted so much time on this. Look, sounds like bragging about proud. Okay, hold on. Sounds like he's bragging about it and he's proud of it. Well, CJ is I don't know, man. All right, hold on, Cassandra here. All right, sending all those to the detective on my case and his probation officer. Okay. Worse than him. He's supposed to be mature adult. Shake my head. Marcus is worse than Alan. Right. With Marcus being unlike some of the other content creators over here, who want to focus on the actions of the people in front of the camera, I feel the actions of the person behind the camera is even worse, because he's promoting and highlighting this mess and giving it air. All right. But anyway, don't get me started on that tirade. He took brass knuckles to Shit, you got that right. Ain't nobody using no brass knuckles. Ain't 1955 West Side Story. What the hell you got brass knuckles for, Negro? Unless you using it on your girls, because any straight up guy is gonna have brass knuckles. Yeah. That was not Lauren. That was not nice. That was not nice. But it was true. Anyway. Okay, he don't care about them. He brags about her. Okay, I got one more. Yeah, I got one more. But we did not find the answer to why this month. What are you saying? Those messages came this month? Well, but there's no dates on this. There's no dates. Thank you for announcing that you're back. Hey, everybody, I have an announcement to make. Slime is back. Okay. All right, let me read this last one, y'all. Let's say, Troy, it edits with Android when I cuss. Oh, it does edit with Android. Okay. Well, Android is kind of selective on the cuss words. Will the N word be? Oh, yeah, all of them actually. Okay, I'm reading the cuss words. Some of them I'm reading. I'm not reading the F-bomb. But you're right that it is editing all the cuss words. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. So that explains it, you all. The text to talk feature, we all know that's the only way it can be censored. It is by text to talk. All right. Very good. So there's no nefarious reason or something. Marcus and CJ are both doing it for like and view. God got something for both their ends. All right, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry, I wasted a lot of time. Let me move on. Spicy content, bros. Yeah. Wait a minute, YOLO. Are you a man or a lady? Because depending on what you are, depends on how I'm gonna respond to you. If you're a lady, I'm gonna say, you know what, I was busy, but I'm here now. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for watching. If you're a man, nigga, who the hell are you to tell me when I need to come live or not come live? You better be lucky I'm live now, and you better watch your mouth before I know. So depending on what you are, if you're a lady, I'll let you talk slick like that. Now, if you're a man, then that slick talk, we're gonna have some problems. But anyway, all right. Yeah, YOLO, you late. YOLO. What the hell? You only live once. Are you a man or a lady? So I can know how to respond to you. I try to give the ladies a little more grace. Yeah, I told you a story about my daughter, right? So hey, it is what it is. Okay, last one, y'all. Last one. We're coming. Yeah, this is number 8. Number 8. Cassandra, does he have is that really his brother or his fake brother with that shooting? Could you tell us that? His parents, because of his behavior, that's another reason why he wants the media attention, because the family won't give it to him. That's why he's homeless. They're not putting up with him. Okay, got it. Yeah. All right. Okay, y'all. This is the last one, y'all. And this is these are the text messages of Cassandra. But now this is Cassandra writing, I believe. She's saying, Marcus is a horrible person. He is okay. Marcus is a horrible person. He has helped him promote his pimping. He knows what CJ is doing. Let me make that bigger. I don't think I'm making stuff up. All right, fair enough. And Marcus is going to have the nerve to tell me, a legend, we don't know if he is pimping. Well, I'm going to let the people know I do. Marcus is helping him. If it wasn't for Marcus, CJ and his girls would not have his girls, there's more than one, would not have a room to work out of. Let me just put it like this. Marcus needs CJ and CJ needs Marcus. All Marcus care about is views and money. All right. And when you say you're a legend, Cassandra, what you mean you're a legend? Would you like to share what that means? Yeah. Okay. Marcus is a horrible person. He is help him promote him pimping. He knows what CJ is doing. All right, y'all. So that's the messages from Cassandra. How many y'all? 400 y'all in here. Hey, got a question. Where were y'all doing the talent show? Where were y'all when I was talking about good, positive things? We have people in the community sharing their skills and their abilities. Now, I appreciate everybody else there. I think we have maybe 100, 200? I don't know. I appreciate y'all. But it's almost 500 of y'all in here. Oh, I know. Y'all just getting off work? Okay, I got it. Wait. Today's Saturday. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let's go to the screen. Let's go to screenshots. All right, here are the messages from CJ. And this was actually sent first because CJ was disproving Cassandra on that first interview. So these messages actually came in first from CJ. And this is what Marcus put on his channel, right? Before I start clicking these, let me make sure. Let me change this. Make sure it's what y'all supposed to be seeing. Hold on a second. Okay, that's it. So it starts where? Okay, 519. So the ones with 519. So okay, here we go. All right. Make sure y'all weren't seeing nothing y'all weren't supposed to see. Here we go, 519. So this is from CJ, and this is a screenshot. Somebody's saying, hold on. Then it looks like he's sharing his videos. Then it goes, you don't have to lie to me. That's what pisses me off. Okay, so this is Cassandra speaking to CJ. CJ says, hold on. Well, no, let's go to the top. Wait a minute. Let's go to the top. Hold on. All right. So it says baby. So that's baby from Cassandra. And CJ says, hold on. And he sends this stuff here of his YouTube stuff, I guess. Then Cassandra says, you don't have to lie to me. That's what I'm pissed off. All right. And then moving to the next one. All right. Cassandra is asking CJ, are you all together or not? I want to know. Heaven, your girlfriend, right? Keep it real. Don't lie. Cassandra goes on to say, I love you. I promise. I'm going to stop acting weird. Wait. I don't know who says that. It's another person. All right. I love you. I promise I'm going to stop acting weird. Okay. I don't know if that's CJ or Cassandra right there. You'll be the judge. Then it goes on to say, I just love you so much. I let my feelings get involved. But I'm going to stop for real. Right? Let me just sit there for a minute. Is that all of Cassandra talking, or is that CJ talking Cassandra? Both of them. Troy said, advertise your channels. And Marcus got upset because he thought Troy would be upset when he comes here to promote his channel doing the live. That's why he kept doing it. Oh, did I get upset? Nah, let this YouTube stuff upset me for real. I mean, because Troy said advertise your channels. Marcus got upset because he thought Troy would be upset when he comes here to promote his channel doing his live. That's why. And then too, when I feel like it, I go over there and promote my channel. So it is what it is. Okay. So tell me who's. All right. Let me go for it. I'll be here all night. All right. So I guess this is Cassandra talking. These are the messages that CJ provided, right? Now, like this is the second one. This is the third one here. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You wasn't even worried about the effing money. This is why I should have never told you shit. I'm trying to be nice and give you something because I could keep the whole effing thing. The whole effing. All right. That's Cassandra to CJ. Moving right along. Okay. These are the text messages that CJ sent. If the world didn't get to meet your baby, you are still mama. Happy Mother's Day. I guess that's from CJ to Cassandra. And Cassandra says, I already did. I want my baby, in a sad face. And then Cassandra goes on to say, I just want you to put a baby in me. I'll take care of my baby. You don't have to be hold on. This one here. You don't have to be. Let's see. Okay. It cuts off there. And then the next one. Pretty sure I got these in sequence. All right. Then someone says, why you haven't texted me? You was with your bitch today? Question mark. And then CJ said, I don't know why this is funny to me. He said, I had a YouTuber event and a meeting for my new job. Cassandra said, whatever. And Cassandra said, you got me effed up. You think I'm effing, I don't know. You think I'm effing, I know my wife would say, you think I'm Boo Boo the Fool, but I don't know what Cassandra said there. And then let's see, a couple more, y'all. Almost there. 519. All right. So this is the go-to bank account that CJ sent. And I guess it's supposed to show his name on there. I don't know, but yeah, his name is up there. Address kind of blurry. That's probably for the best. All right. Because he claimed that Cassandra opened up a bank account under his name. I think, right? All right. And then next. Okay, FUB, I hope you end up in jail and hope that B end up unalive. I guess this is to CJ from Cassandra referring to heaven. Then somebody responds, it's cool. I got something for y'all. I'm going to do a spell on y'all. B. Wait a minute. This is Cassandra saying she's going to do a spell. Cassandra, are you into the roots? What kind of spell you going to put on them? Yeah. All right. There you have it. All right. CJ saying, give me my money. I don't got, bro. Cassandra said, what the F? That got to do with me. CJ said, keep 500. Send the rest. Or I'm going to call and cancel it and say it's stolen. And I'm going to report your ass. Your choice. So this is CJ telling Cassandra that he wants that check that she received. I guess in his name. All right, y'all. I already did that. YouTuber event, I read that one. Okay, did that. Okay, I hope might be at the end. Hold on. Keep the 500. Yep. Okay, it's 826. All right, this is the business license. Wait, hold on. Make sure. Okay, 827. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, keep the 500. We read that one already. Go down to this one here. You had back pay. They didn't give you from somewhere, and it said you had $2,500 to claim. I claimed it for you, and they sent it in the mail. The F, I need to lie for dumbass ends. I'm looking for the check now so I can send you a picture of it. All right. So obviously he had some back pay coming. He didn't even know about it. And she filed the claim and told him about it. All right. I wouldn't have told that joker nothing. That money would have never been heard of by CJ. So good for you, Cassandra. I was like, what check? And he ain't know nothing about it either. All right. This is CJ in the blue, my business license, C. I mean, not C, talking Spanish. Yes, that's his business license. All right. City of Los Angeles. All right, y'all. Almost there. And then, geez, how many I got? Okay, here we go. N, F, you line A, B. I didn't have to tell you nothing. This is Cassandra talking. How if I already transferred to my account, you think I'm that dumb? Like I'm going to keep it in your Cash App account? Laughing face. Take 500 or nothing? She's laughing at that offer that CJ made to him, to her rather. All right. And then Cassandra goes on to say, you want 500 or not? Oh, so Cassandra's going to give him 500 of the 2,500. Like I said, she's being generous. I would have gave that joker nothing. Okay, so Cassandra goes on. I'd say, I guess not, because B, you got me effed up. I need all my money back I've been giving you. So I need 2K. You want the 500 or not? I'm trying to be nice. And hold on, y'all. She really is trying to be nice. One, she got the incident where she got beat up, where I feel that's grounds to hold on to it. But also in his text message, CJ said that the money that was made and given to him by her, by Cassandra, for him to get on with his YouTube record career or whatever, came from Cassandra. So actually, she's only holding on to what's owed. So, hey, that's even more reason, Cassandra, why you should keep that check. All right, Cassandra goes on to say, cashing it on your Cash App account, it was $2,500. I wasn't able to do it on my bank account because it had your name, and I end up verifying your account by sending them a picture of your ID and social security number. Cassandra, what I tell you earlier, young lady, less is best. You're giving up too much information. Don't incriminate yourself. All right. Cassandra goes on to say, okay, Cash, I already read that one. All right, cool. Let's go, y'all. We're almost there. This is the last one. And once again, these are the messages that CJ and Marcus put out there to somehow show that Cassandra is a bad person. She stole his money, and she still wants to be with him. All right. So, okay, what is this? What am I looking at here, y'all? What am I looking at? Let me make this bigger so y'all can see. Yeah. I just want to say shout out to my equipment. It has been working real good the last few videos, hasn't it? Okay, cash balance, $2,500. Okay. That is from Cassandra. Wait a minute. CJ says, B, stop playing AL games. Ain't no 2,500 come for me. Say what? He don't even believe that he got the $2,500? And then Cassandra says, LOL. Okay. It AI. All right. I think it's AI. You can log in the account and see, since it's AI, whatever AI means, AL. Let me look at this again. Cassandra, you trying to convince him that this money is his money and really came? Girl, what are you doing? I'm just saying. I haven't been trying to convince that joker nothing. Nothing at all. And that's the last one. Those are the text messages that came from CJ to show that Cassandra was still in love with him, communicating with him. And the narrative that they're trying to put out there is that Cassandra jealous, vindictive of heaven, and that if CJ was still with her or wanted to be with her, then she wouldn't be coming out here telling what's going on. Did I sum that up right? All right. Y'all be the judge, okay? One way or the other. And just so y'all know my position, all right? My position is one, um, that check for 2,500, that's money owed to Cassandra. All right. That check for 2,500, he didn't even know about. All right. And she, out the goodness of her heart, tells him about it. Never should have told that joker about it. All right. That's money owed, as well as money owed for money loan or given to him in the past for his little music business. And then after you done beat me up, you think I'm gonna give you anything? Now the whole side of her still communicating with him on a kind of romantic level. Um, it shows after getting beat up. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, there's many women who've had horrible things done to them, and they go back to their abuser. All right, I think. Don't quote me. Statistics have shown that it takes maybe 5 or 6 times before a lady actually leaves. All right. So she still wanted to be with CJ, and CJ was lying to her and saying, hey, that, you're the only one. And I just use these bees for money, which in the text messages that Cassandra provided, that's what he was saying. Right. And Cassandra still wanted to get with him. It's one of those things where I wish she would not, based on what happened to her, but it happens. And then she found out that he's really with heaven, and then she gets mad and she blows up and wants to expose what he's done. Well, you know what? More power to her. More power to her. All right? More power to her, because he should not have put his hands on her. All right? That's where I feel about it. And nothing you can say changed my mind. And all you women who are, you know what? I'm supposed to be open now. Oh, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Y'all jokers, male identified and siding with Marcus and siding with CJ as if Cassandra's such a horrible person. Now, I'm not saying she's a perfect person. All right, I'm not saying that. And has she made some dumb decisions? Yes, she has. We all have. Especially when you're young, that age. What 30s, whatever she is at that time. But still, the point is, what's my point? My point is, no, I don't think these text messages showed Cassandra in any worse a light than what I already saw, as far as what she said, as far as stuff being what it is. And definitely these text messages did not in any shape, form, or fashion vindicate or show CJ as far as being an upstanding gentleman, all right, at all. Okay. He admitted to pimping. He admitted to taking these women's money. He admitted to beating these women up. All right. Just a horrible person. That's what he admitted to. So y'all figure out, y'all come to y'all own decisions on your own. All right. I am tired of talking. Let's see. 1917. Troy, you think he paid to lie for good content by Whitebeard? I don't think Marcus is paying him to lie, but I think Marcus knows what's going on, and he's conveniently looking the other way. All right, I do believe that. All right. On that note, let me turn the phone on. Hold on, let me call this guy back and see what he's talking about. Turn the phone line on. Give y'all. Well, how long are you in? Almost 2 hours. Yeah, I gotta go. All right. Come on, baby. All right, let me put this phone number up, y'all. Anybody want to call? You can call. Doggone, I was just talking about how well my equipment was working. Now my Bluetooth is tripping. Connect. All right. It is what it is. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Let's see what y'all talking about in comments, and we'll shut it on down. It's out of range. It's not. It's right next to me. What you talking about? Let me forget it, the device, and add it on again. Okay, disconnect my AirPods. Let's disconnect that. That might be the problem, y'all. Disconnect. Then let's go to the all right, my back mic is back up. All right, y'all. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chat here. Okay. All right. Straight up 100. What are you saying here? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cassandra's trying to say he was on meds, but that was in the beginning. He obviously showed her who he is. They were arguing all the time, and he hit her. Plus, she met him. He was mentally unstable. Okay. Sia Galilee. What's she saying? Okay, if she did something illegal, she too should be held accountable. But dating someone in that position might not be ethical, but it's not a violent crime. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, Sia Galilee, right? It's not a violent crime. So because she worked, yeah, that's another nonsensical thing, in my opinion. Because she worked at this place where he worked at, and they were, she was staff, and she was dating him. Yeah, that might have been against the policies. But what is that makes her a bad person? I mean, I don't understand that. What's okay? She broke the rules, and so that justifies or that excuses what he did. Come on now, not that much nice in the world to meet and talk to someone at the facility. Well, well. Miss Chocolate, Alicia. It goes on more than you think. All right. I got a first cousin. Good job. On a track to get a good pension. Working for the Michigan Department of Corrections. Yes, sir. I almost said her name. Good money. And yeah, pretty good money, benefits, but college educated. But Ray was spitting game every day. Ray was sweet talking her. And yeah, she got caught in the wrong position with Ray. She lost her job. And believe it or not, that goes on more than what y'all may believe or want to admit to, all right? Because I got some cousins. I got some brother-in-laws that are in the penitentiary that be getting it in with the staff. All right. So yeah, it goes on a lot. If you think ladies, well, I don't go there, but it's a lot of lonely people. The guys telling them all that they want to hear. All right. I'm just saying. All kinds of things. Never. Never. The areas of Atlanta that he frequents, even when I go there on vacation, I will never step foot in. All right. Never, ever would I be in the likes of a Glenwood. All right. From what I'm saying. I probably shouldn't say that about the entire Glenwood community, because I'm sure there's nice, good people. I'm sure you can get some good food, good soul food. Sunday morning, I think the churches I can relate to, but the nighttime, when Marcus is making, what time is it? 11, 12 o'clock? Marcus is making his rounds now. I'm in bed with my CPAP machine on, calling the hogs. No, thank you. It ain't happening. All right, heaven. Heaven is where she wants to be. I don't think she is making bad choices because she's young. But CJ isn't making her do anything. She has family and has less than a year to graduate, but she refuses. Heaven is where she wants to be. I think you're right on that. I can buy most of your statement. Heaven's where she wants to be. I don't think she's making bad choices because she's young. I don't agree with that. But CJ isn't making her do anything. And in the tradition of prostitution, which I understand it from the outside, being the square that I am looking in, is the woman who chooses who her P is going to be, right? And leaving may be hard, but she can leave. So, and yeah, so thank you for sharing your thoughts, Denim 4935. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, right. Okay. Southern Charisma. I get lost in the sauce sometimes. Yeah. CJ was a patient. Cassandra was staff. That's what I meant to say. And I also said that there's a lot of times where staff, they do get involved with patients, inmates, residents. It's against the policy most of the time, but it's not illegal. And it's certainly, perhaps, is a bad choice to make. Fair enough, I get that. Especially in the case of my cousin that lost her job for the state Department of Corrections. Bad choice, stupid. And by the way, Ray Ray's gone too, because once Ray Ray got out, Ray was like, I don't need you no more. I'm gone. And I told my cousin I was gonna have it. No, he loves me. But anyway, yeah, he was a patient, but still does not justify her getting a butt kick like that. All right. The backlash Cassandra's getting is exactly why people don't come forward with stating they were physically abused. She only wanted to bring awareness that he blacked her eye and broke her jaw. Okay. Thank you, Sherry Love, for making that statement here. Okay. Oh God. All right, Slime, what you talking about, brother? Troy don't need. Okay, at Lauren. Now, be nice to Lauren. Troy don't need to have a ride along. You obviously want to go on the ride along, Marcus, though. I guess you want to be. No, stop. Lauren. Slime is a member over here. And I just want to apologize on behalf of Slime. No, Slime. Be nice to the ladies. Anyway. What you talking about? Meds or not, I would care. I would could never. Okay, gotcha. That's been my point from day one, especially when Marcus was trying to promote that or try to discredit her and assassinate her character, her being Cassandra. That's it in a nutshell. I've said about 1,511 times, but people, Grandma Tracy, not Grandma Granny, not Granny Foreign Blood. All right, Granny Foreign Blood got some sense. I'm talking to the other Granny. All right, Granny Tracy. I saw what you said about my video, but in a nutshell, you need to read what Primpin is saying over here. How does her breaking the rules equate to a jaw being knocked out of place? That's all, Granny. Perhaps you need to adjust that oxygen. Enough ain't getting to the brain, because what you're saying sounds a little insane. We love you, but we got to tell you. She basically took advantage of a mentally unstable person, just like Mark. Okay, all right. Yeah. Well, no. It's what time is it? See, it's late. I'm agreeing to that. No, I cannot. I appreciate everybody's comments, but Lauren, I gotta respond to this. She basically took advantage of a mentally unstable person, just like Marcus does. No, the difference is, am I going to step on this? Let's try to make the argument. The difference is, Cassandra got involved in a relationship with CJ. Obviously, there was love in the midst of the relationship. He treated her nice. He wined and dined her. When she lost her job, she still went out and made money to give him money for his rap thing, even if it meant making plays. Okay. That does not in any shape, form, or fashion equate to what Marcus does to, like, say, a Summer. All right. Let's just use Summer as an example for your saying that you trying to get past me this time of night. All right. It's no comparisons. You just said that to get a response from me, didn't you? Good job. Anyway. What did Sherry say? Oh yeah, it'd be going down. The nursing home, the prisons, yeah, the nursing home. Well, them young girls be lining up. You know, when that Social Security check roll in, they be coming in, boy. Wee. Anyway, I don't know. We had a contract to do some work at one of the nursing homes. We were there for a while. Yeah, man, it was amazing. But hey, old folks need love too, right? If you know someone is mentally unstable, why pick up a loony at the loony house? Southern charisma. You love who you love, right? I mean, you really want me to tell you why? You really want me to tell you why? Why people mess with toxic, unstable individuals, both male and female? All right. Why some of us guys decide to deal with some of the craziest, unstable women out here? Huh? You want to know the reason why? I can't speak for Cassandra. I can only speak for myself. In the past, the crazy ones, the crazy females, the craziest girls, the most bipolar, those were the ones who were the most energetic, explosive, some more descriptive words. Explosive, energetic, dynamic, extravagant, in the bedroom. I told this one young lady in my younger years, if we could live our life in the bedroom, ooh, it'd be a beautiful place. But unfortunately, we have to leave the bedroom. And when we leave the bedroom, you are as crazy as a Betsy bud. So, I don't know, Southern Charisma. I don't, you know, hey, I'm just saying, there's a certain, anyway, let me stop. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Huh? It does. I see the body cams too. Okay. What you talking about? Troy, they can't consent as ward of the state. I know CEOs that got arrested for that too. Oh yeah. It goes on. Okay, see. Me either. Primping. I like what you're saying tonight. But what I'm saying is Marcus was saying that not to feel bad for her getting abused because she knew how he was without meds, but that's not what was said. All right. Very good. CJ said on Marcus's live that he was in several mental hospitals and on meds. I think the number was 77 allegedly. No. Next. What you talking about? Them bipolar girls? Woo! Swinging off the ceiling fans. What are you doing? Let me stop. Slime, we good. I don't. Okay, all right. I appreciate. Okay. Y'all gonna work it out. All right, very good. Let me get out of that. Where we going, y'all? All right, y'all. I appreciate the discussion. It's 400 of y'all here. Hopefully, if you have not hit the like button, hit the like button. Look, I even make it one better for you. If you don't hit the like button, you don't hit the like button, hit the dislike button. All right. If you all get a chance and y'all have not seen the actual talent show, because I understand Marcus dropped a video, I think, at the same time, which is cool because we got replay, right? But I do encourage you to go over here, and support your fellow sisters who overcame shyness, nervousness to come in front of this camera, which is not easy to do. All right. And really shared some original music, some original poetry about their lives and how they were overcome, how they were able to overcome their addictions. All right. And I'm not reading too much into it. Yeah. So, because all of them said they've struggled, but they've been able to turn their lives around. And so somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needs to see that and support them. All right. And support Troy's World too. Okay. We try to change up the thing, but look, we did a little dating show. We did the talent show. We got to come up with something else, Got to come on something else. So we're not just talking about this all the time, even though the majority of y'all seem to come to watch this stuff. I get it, but nevertheless. All right, y'all. Appreciate you all. Thank you for stopping in. I think we're done. Let's see. Any cash, any super chest? Okay, no, we got a membership. Tempe Davis, thank you very much. New member, thank you so much. And then let me just check and see, did any cash apps come in so I can thank you all for that. And you all have been so generous to me in the past. I am very grateful. Let's see. All right. I see you, brother. MK, Dayton. I can say your name, right? Yeah, of course I can say your name. Go check out Dayton Interviews. Appreciate for your kind donation. Oh, CP. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all acting up. All right, CP. Thank you so much. When did that come in? That was yesterday. Oh, yes, 11. It's 12:12. All right. SA. All right. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right. This must have came in after the show, after the talent show, right? Let's see. Oh yeah. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. Anything else? Anything else before we go? Anything else? Last call for. All right, here we go. 552. Okay. Let's see if this thing's working. Good evening. Thank you for calling Troy's World. What is on your mind?
Hey, Troy. I was just calling. I wanted to ask, did you see when CJ told the young lady, Heaven, go out in step out the room, get out the room, or like something like that, because she was not, I guess, expressing herself the way he wanted her to. And so it's like, how can he have so many pimpish ways, but then act like he's not pimping her? He literally told her, like, go outside. And at first I feel like Marcus was going to allow it, but I think he was like, nah, that'll look too bad if I did that. So he kind of like, no, let her say her feelings. So wow. I just wanted to see did anybody else see that. We just told her to get out, step out, get out the room. Because I'm trying to tell my story. So I just wanted to see did anybody else see that. And it's not his brother, because he said they only met, I think, 12 years ago or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no.
Thanks for taking my call.
But, hey! Before you go though, that whole pimping thing, even with the cup on the head, if you drop the cup, I'm gonna smack you up. It's clearly, it is what it is. And once again, my thing is Marcus is the one that's highlighting this. Marcus is the one that's promoting this, and he knows what it is too. So it's just
exactly.
It's messed up. So hey, well, thank you for watching the show. I appreciate you.
Thank you for taking my call.
Hey, did you watch the talent show?
Of course I did. I did.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for the first young lady. I voted for her.
Okay.
I think it was Kim something.
Yep.
Yeah, Kim something like that. I voted for her. But they were all great to me. They were all good.
Oh yeah. Come up and then also to come up a cappella. I mean that's
right.
That's a step above. I mean, I can hide behind the music a little bit, but you coming up, it's like you coming up naked. You
sound like me.
Yeah. So it was good.
But the music going, I can sing with the music on.
I can kind of blend in a little bit. I'm lost.
Right.
I'm lost. All right.
And they all did original pieces. That was great too. So that was also a good thing.
Sharing parts of their life, their history, in order to help somebody else.
I loved it. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, we got to do it again.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you for calling. You have a good night. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. You too. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you, caller. Hey, Damani, Diamond. You know what? You got to tell me the phonetic spelling of your name because I know I'm not saying it right. Thank you so much for your super chat and appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all. All right. Okay, y'all. I am turning the phone off. It's going off. Look here, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much as we talk about this stuff. And hey, Memorial Day weekend. Y'all got any plans? Whatever your plans are, I hope you have a good one. Hope y'all are safe, right? And be safe. Be safe. And the weather's decent, right? I hope that's the case. Let's turn that on. All right, let's go, y'all. Let's listen. No, I don't want to hear that song. I want to hear something different. I know, yeah. I want to hear that song. I want to hear something. This is what I was trying to play earlier. Oh, that's Mama. How can I do this? All right. I'm coming up there, dear. I'm done. I'm done, wife. I'm coming. All right. I'm coming. All right, y'all. Let me play the song so we get out of here. And y'all have a good night. All right. She's like, all right, Negro. You've been down there on the damn computer too long. You better bring your butt up here. I know. I think this is it here. Kind of chill. Yeah.
And let me tell you why I can't live my life without you, baby. Every time I see you walking by, I get a thrill. You don't notice me, but in time you will. I must make you understand.